Oh, jeez. No, he's here.
What?
God damn it.
Hello, hello. Uh-oh, we lost Pool again. I gotta find him.
Hello.
It's RTMP.
Always exciting.
Okay, they're all there.
Yeah, right, Ghost. I'm pretty tan. You know, went to the beach.
You look like dirt, sir.
Nice.
Savage. Take it off studio mode so you can see better.
Did you stop streaming, Pool?
Still streaming.
You know, you probably have an internet
Oh, there
issue.
we
Maybe
go.
you have your bitrate set too high.
Nope, he's there.
Poop Express. Oh.
Okay, so hello everyone. I just want to make
Oh,
sure
hey.
you can hear
All right.
everyone. So when we do introductions, if you don't hear someone, please let me know. I'm Thunder Knight, and I'm the Dungeon Master.
I'm Shatterglass, and I am Thali.
I'm Anna Come Sky Crew, and I'm Nessie.
Oh, I'm Frost, and I play Lincoln.
I'm Pool and I play Seeker. Actually, I'm I'm Frost and I play Lincoln.
Oh, we have it backwards there.
Oh, I want one.
Yeah, we're changing it up this week.
Oh gosh, I haven't been practicing my secret accent. Jeez.
That's
Oh,
gonna
it's
be-
gonna be tough.
Oh no! Oh, you gotta let me hear it. I need to hear.
Okay, you
this.
do it first so I can like repeat it. What?
Okay.
Okay.
Shit, give me like something to say. I'm so confused.
Shit, give me like
This is
something
too
to
much on the
say.
spot.
I'm very confused. Yes, I'm very good at this accent. I can play the seeker
Yeah,
now.
but that's too
Dr.
manly.
Acula.
Oh, hello. I can. No, I
Ah.
can't. I can't do a girl version. I can't do it.
I can't do a girl version. Either.
Oh wow. Well, it's due to this fire behind me, Ghost. That's why I'm so hot. It's very warm in here. I'm on fire, literally.
It's catching on the edge. You'll have to.
Short-lived but good accent. Thanks, Tasha. I have coffee with a little bit of alcohol in it.
Why is that other thing showing up now?
I'm at the tavern drinking again. Yes.
So
Lincoln's
start
favorite
clicking
spot.
the urinate thing on things, because
Is the
No,
stream
it should
frozen?
be fine.
On
Sorry,
stream?
I'm just trying to fix this stupid
Okay.
video issue. No.
There's a bat that keeps flying around my area here. It's weird.
yeah,
What you mean in the tavern? Or
Yeah,
you mean,
in
like,
inside the
in
tavern.
real life.
Right in the tavern here.
Oh.
Crazy.
That would be cool if it was in real life.
Nah, I'd be pretty freaked out. I wouldn't be okay with
It's
that.
just a bat.
It's just a bat. No, it's a bat.
snapping.
Bats don't belong in my
What?
house. I need to open up the D&D thing.
Let's see if that fixed it. Close enough.
I love
Actually
bats
went
when they're
on a
not in my
camp
house. Do you want a bat flying around in your house, Ghost? I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop
Funny that you
addressing
mention
chat
it.
in voice now. I know that's not allowed. A bad guys.
Okay, so I think we've got the views fixed. Apologies there, guys, for the delay again. We're trying out a way to increase the picture quality for you guys and the audio, so and not have as many delays on everything. Last week, you guys had gone in to the. You guys were rescued first. I should apologize. I should mention that. You guys were rescued from being eaten by a dragon by the Cobalt Squad, which is a member of the mongoose, the fighting mongooses. Yeah.
I do remember that part.
You guys went to the fort, and you were trying to gather intel after having traveled with the fighting mongooses for a while, and then you went to you went into the fort and you sort of split into three groups. One group, which was Lincoln and Nessie, were trying to gather some intel about the barracks and about the dragons in the area. I believe Nessie is hatching some plan. Then Seeker and Tally went with Sergeant Axehand to the main temple where we left off with Seeker about to interrogate someone.
We have a problem. Some people are super loud. Some people are super quiet.
Okay. One thing
Can you be more specific?
right in front of the
We're
microphone.
working on it. We're working on figuring out who's what.
Who is super quiet and who is super loud? TLC.
Yeah, we need specifics. That's like people coming into my Discord being like, "Yo, OBS doesn't work," and I'd be like, "Okay, be more specific."
Why?
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It worked yesterday. It doesn't work now. Help me. What? I'm loud apparently.
I've
can turn my
already
mic
done
down.
it, Frost.
You don't know about the others.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
won't do anything
I
on
can
my end then.
equalize things from here.
Okay,
Did you make
cool.
me louder then?
Well, there's not much we can do about ourselves.
Thunder's too quiet. Can't you increase the overall
increase
volume
the
output
gain.
of the stream?
Needs more gain.
That too.
It's really jumpy.
I am.
Can
I'm
you
just
hit
shouting because I'm freaking
negative
wasted
5?
AF. Just shouting.
Negative and then like delete that in 5.
I could move the
Negative?
mic further away.
No.
I don't know.
And when I said negative, I meant backspace. Shut.
It's
5.
also super leggy. Well, that's just probably because you have a
Didn't
really
know.
crappy Australian internet, Tasha.
There.
Yeah, that's probably just
That
because
should
you're
be a bit better.
She can't
Was
even
it?
watch me at 720p. If it's not like 280, she can't watch me. Ghost though, Ghost has really good internet.
How's that, TLC?
Sick
is
burn.
the audio for me
Sick
better?
burn. It'll take a
Yeah.
while to switch
Okay.
on.
So, or Ghost. Yeah. Anyhow.
Let's just continue with the intro
So,
then.
you guys
And
left
we'll-
off having successfully convinced the speaker that you were convincing.
Yeah, we don't have transcoding,
Yeah.
Tasha.
So it successfully convinced the speaker that you were the your sister, basically, and that you were there to report on your activities. And then you left to go interrogate the queen. So that's where we left off. So, Seeker, what would you like to do?
Oh shit! I completely did not think about what I wanted to do.
Yes, you were here to
Tally's
teach
here,
Tally
right?
as well about how to interrogate.
Yes. Okay. So, do I know who this queen is?
Well, you know that it is the Queen of Palgrim. You want to do a history check to see how much you know about her?
Sure, I will do that. It's a
12?
It's a 12.
So you do know that Queen Lexapolis is the ruling leader of Palgrim. She is she's fairly young. Her father and mother were assassinated about 5 years ago when she was 16, and she's had to fiercely defend her kingdom since then. You know that she's also very good. She's been known for her sword fighting ability as well. That she's fiercely fighting anyone that tries to steal the throne from her. Whoever had tried to assassinate her family has been trying to take the throne since. So that's what you know about the queen so far.
So, could I like make the assumption that the people trying to assassinate her and her family are the cult, the one-eyed people cult?
You could. That would be an assumption. I can't promise that.
Okay, I will. I will do that. Oh shit! What do I say? Hello, Queen Alexa.
Hello.
Does she react?
Nothing you can do to me will make me talk.
See, can you ask her if she's? No, I cannot. I think that's where you're wrong. And then I want to like walk straight up to her and like get like close to her ear, put like my mouth right against her ear, so, and speak really quietly. I'm like not the person you think I am. I'm pretending I'm with what's its face. Fuck, I forgot their names. Well, let me go through my notes. The fighting mongooses? I don't know. Whoever's above them.
That'd be Gerhardt. The nation of Gerhardt.
Oh well, yes, I'm with the Gerhardt army.
Do a persuasion check for me.
That's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
15.
Trying to think. You're sort of right on the edge there. Look, I'd like to believe you, but there's no way that some soldier would get in here, pretend to be the second in command of the army. Why are you really here?
No, legit. That's the truth. I don't know what else I can do. My disguise, is it a spell
Yours
or
was
is it
makeup.
like makeup or?
Yeah, yours was like, well, it was just like makeup.
Just
you
makeup?
pretty much look like your sister already, so you basically just had to change a bit of the
That's
skin
true.
tone color and your outfit a little bit.
So, like, I'm just wearing a lot of makeup right now. I don't want to take it off. I'm not very good at makeup, but the disguise is good because I'm the younger sister of this person that I look like right now.
So you're
I don't know how I can prove this to you. Maybe I can tell you names. We're with I don't know if you would know them. We're with Amelia, Erin, her really cute dog, her really cute bird. Axehand was there.
I'm sorry, but these names mean nothing to me.
What? But they're trying to save you. Okay, what about this? Right now, oh, you might know this already. Oh, shit. Right now, my sister, this person, is attacking Stargard. And they're trying to find the artifact which will make a portal to summon Cizena. Why would I tell you that if I was really me, you know? Also, can you actually believe that someone this high up in a cult speaks like I do?
She's rolling really bad insight. I'm sorry.
For a queen, you'd think she'd have better insight.
I know. I even have her advantage on it, and it's still really bad.
No wonder she got caught.
Look, I'd like to believe you, but you have this other
Okay,
soldier
look, how about
right
this,
here,
right?
and you're talking to me.
Yeah, he's also disguised. Why do you think I let him in? I dismissed the soldiers outside. Did you not hear me, like, give them a tongue lashing? That sounds bad. How about I just show you my badge? I have identification on me. Oh, we got the flashing going on. I'll flash her my badge.
Finally. Okay. I see that you're from Gerhardt. I don't think they would have something like that.
Yes, like I told you.
So, what's the plan? Are you here to get me out?
I have no clue. I didn't come up with a plan.
Okay. Well then,
That's
I need to find out a bit more
So,
about how they're getting the
he-
soldiers here. Are you willing to help me?
I actually do know the plan. I'm just very impulsive, and that was the first thing that came into my head. So, well, this whole thing is for you. We are currently scouting. We have a group of people walking around outside because I look like my sister. They thought like it was my idea. I was like, hey, look, I'll pretend to be her, and it'll be really cool. I'll get into special places like right here. And once we finish finding you and finding intel, we're going to launch a signal flare, and then the army will attack as a distraction. And then we
Okay. Well, before I do that, I need to again find out what's going on here in the this temple. There's some sort of portal that they're bringing people here.
yeah, we don't know that.
Okay. Well, can you untie me and let me out of these shackles?
Probably not a good idea right now.
Interesting.
It'll give away what we're trying to do if we untie you right now.
All right.
Exactly.
How about you get me a uniform then?
I believe some of our people were working on that, but I will need to meet with them and then come back.
Okay. Well, can't you send your...
What does she look like, by the
Yes.
way?
That would probably be helpful. Crap. Hold on. Where did it go? Okay, so when you're looking at her, she's medium height. She's about 5'8". She has a sort of a lightly tanned skin with long brown hair. It's sort of braided in a couple areas. And when you're looking at her, she's in. It doesn't look like it's very rich, rich clothing, a lot of embroidery, but underneath it you can sort of see that there's some riding leathers on as well. But again, fairly well made, you can tell when you're looking at them. Not like the standard, just sort of like off tan brown color of the that you'd see with a lot of riding leathers.
Okay. You're probably gonna need to make your hair look like really bad, not like fancy like it is now. Because as soon as we walk out, even if you're wearing a uniform, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, who's this pretty lady?" You know?
Okay. Well, we need to get me a uniform first. Can one of you go get the person that has all the uniforms?
Well, we're currently split up, so we don't know if they have a uniform yet. I would have to come back at some point, which would not be hard to do. I can just say I'm going to interrogate you more. On that note, I may need you to tell me some things that are kind of inconsequential or slightly true, but like mostly lies, but believable lies. Because if I walk out and I have nothing, well then probably they're not going to let me back in here.
Okay. What do you need to know?
Well, I don't know. What do you think the cult would want to know from you? Because I literally just walked in
Well, the person I was talking to before was looking for a talisman that's been in my family for a long time. It's very well hidden somewhere. I don't want to say where. But I know that there's a second one in Stargard.
Right, that would be the other fact that they're trying to what's that? Find.
Yes. Well, you could maybe tell them that the family was told to hide them by a god. Yes.
By a god. Okay.
Era, the goddess of magic, personally came to us, one of my ancestors, and told us to hide it. Era,
Sorry, who was it?
which is EARA. Yeah.
EARA. Okay. Well, so I told them that I had already finished attacking Stargard, and a group of your guards or trusted adventurers had run away with it. So I'm gonna change that slightly, but thank you for that.
Okay.
Is there
Not
anything
that I
else?
know of. That's the only thing they mentioned to
Maybe
us.
you can tell me something. Okay. If someone, if you had to leave the city, which direction would you go in?
Which city? Stargard? Well, if I was to
Stargard.
leave, like even if I'm fleeing the city,
Yes, like is there any secret tunnel or something?
there's a few passageways that lead from the main palace in the city, but they just lead out into the streets.
Okay, what is the least used one?
There is one out of one of the inns in the town, and it leads up to the Great Hall in the palace.
Okay, that will probably be enough for now, and I will just say I will come back later to
Okay.
get more. Do you know
Yes, I
any
do.
magic? Do you know prestidigitation?
No, I do not, unfortunately. Actually, I forgot. She has to spell this guy herself.
Oh,
Yes.
that's probably better. Do you want to let's oh, there's a spell, I forget the name. I don't know it. I'm just speaking from experience. It like hides auras and stuff like that.
Yes, I could do that. I can change myself to look more like one of the soldiers. If you want to get these off, we can leave.
Okay, but if someone comes, actually,
The other thing I could
yes,
do.
okay, that works.
What's the range on this? I don't know what the range is on minor illusion.
Oh my god. Why is Frost purple?
I'm blue, actually.
No, you're purple.
He ate the thing he wasn't supposed to.
This is my actual skin color as Lincoln. Just so you know.
Shouldn't have ate that purple berry. They told you not to.
The queens could, I could put an illusion here It'll last for about a short while. At least someone might think that I'm still in here.
Can you make that illusion look a little roughed up? Or does it have to be perfect?
I could make it a little bit roughed up, yeah.
Because then we could basically say that you got a little roughed up and it might be good to let you
Actually,
stew
no,
with
it doesn't let you make a person. You only do an object.
Make like a lump on the bed or something.
Well, why don't we just put pillows under for that?
Well, then where would your pillows be?
Okay.
Surely they'd look inside and be like, wait, there's no pillows. Why is there a lump there? Why is she sleeping with no pillows? That's what I would think. And I would check immediately.
Okay. And so after a short second, you hear like a little rustle under the bed, and then poof, there's like this little like lump there, just sitting there, underneath the blankets.
Why did that convince her? That was so dumb.
Made sense? And it's a cantrip, it doesn't cost her anything. Yeah.
Ah,
So,
well, that's
how about it? Will you get me out of these shackles?
we have to come back later because actually, yeah, you can have disguise self. No, that works. Yeah. Oh, but it would look really suspicious if I walked out with another guard when there was none that walked in with me.
Why don't you get one of the guards out front and knock them out, and then we'll put them under the.
I sent them away. They're not.
I recall that they said they'd be outside their door. I recall them saying
Sorry?
to you that they'd be right outside the door.
A different door,
Okay.
I presume. Whoa. If that's you giving me a hint as DM, I'm pretty sure I told them that they could fuck off because they would be useless. Like, if she could overpower me, she could easily overpower them.
Yes,
That's
and
what
they
I
said,
remember.
okay, we'll go wait outside. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you were saying that they didn't have to be in the room.
Okay, well then that works, I guess. But if we don't kill them, they'll just raise the alarm, so we should kill them.
Okay.
Do I have a key
No.
for her shackles? Okay.
You could try breaking them with something. Use your police sledgehammer. No.
Yes, I could. Yeah, I could make a
Yeah, the
sledgehammer.
battering ram. Whatever you want to do, let me know.
Tali, can you unlock things
Do I look like a thief?
without a key? Well, you look a little suspicious.
I'm hurt. But no, I can't.
It's not an insult. It's okay. Well, I'll grab my polearm, I guess, because I mean, I can summon it, so I'll summon my polearm. Is it better to cut chains or like smash chains? I'll just summon a sledgehammer.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Can we inspect the chains to see how they're made?
Okay.
Alright, maybe they're magic chains.
What are you expecting with? Just like general perception?
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to start. So that would be 18 for general perception.
Okay. They do seem to be made out of like a steel. They're very strong.
What's the shackle system on them like? How are they put together?
So, do an intelligence check as well for me.
I think I'm stupid.
Okay. Well, it looks like they're like joined together. There's like a little lock in the middle on each side, on the outer side, and then on the other side there's the chain. It's just like a solid metal little bracket. It looks like there's some sort of key there, but you can't really tell too much more. And it's the same on the other wrist as well.
I'll turn to Seeker and be like, do you want to check if there's anything magic holding them?
Sure.
Be an arcane
Is that
check.
like what kind of check is this? Arcana.
21?
21. Seeker's very smart.
There's no magic on these chains.
So, sounds like we should be able to
Hammer
break
time.
them.
So, Queen Lady, I'm gonna need you to hold out your arms and not move
Okay.
at all.
Are you wanting her to rest it on something, or just like hold it out on the floor, or?
Well, like, is there something that
There's
she
the
can
floor.
rest it on?
There's a couple tables around. Maybe a stool.
The floor is probably the safest bet.
They are
Are
wooden.
they
yes.
wooden?
Okay.
And then the floor.
So she puts out her hands on the floor, and
Wait, Tali, do you
No.
know move earth? Okay, never mind. Floor. Don't move. I don't want to miss.
I don't think she wants you to miss either.
all right. So roll the hit.
Hey, okay. That's a plus.
Plus 27. That's
27?
definitely gonna hit. And then I guess let's just roll for strength. Make sure that you broke it. I mean, if you want to roll damage, you can roll damage, but
I would. much
okay.
rather
That'll
roll
require
damage.
multiple hits then.
But, damage is like that's me metagaming. If you want
I'm
me
just
to
trying
roll
to think of the
strength,
quick
I'll
way. If you want to do multiple hits, you can. But that adds a potential for more things.
Well, it's a 6 for
Okay,
strength
so
check.
that would not damage it enough to break it. So I guess roll damage. Why not? Let's see what happens.
What's the sledgehammer's damage?
I believe it's 1d8.
Okay. That's 12
damage. Okay, so the when you hit it, the chains, you can see them like buckle, and there's a little bit of cracking on one of the chains. It's going to require probably 1, maybe 2 more hits. Yeah.
You want me to roll to hit again?
10 to hit.
10 to hit.
That hits. That was like the bare minimum to hit. An inanimate object just sitting there.
The bare minimum to hit an unmoving
Yes.
chain is 10.
It's small, right? So it's harder to hit. And you have to be precise.
Fair enough.
11 damage.
That's 11 damage.
Okay. You can see that there's a lot of cracking on the chain there. It needs literally 1 more damage.
Okay,
That's gonna hit.
25
So,
to hit,
Oh, sure.
and I'll just go ahead and roll damage.
That definitely
9.
smashes through this time, breaking the chains. I was really hoping you'd roll 1 because that would have been funny, but oh well.
I was tempted to interrupt him.
I did
As he
roll
was
a
winding up, I was
2.
tempted to be like, I'm just gonna go over there and kick the chain, just like 1 damage.
Okay, so the chain, or at least one of the chains breaks. So she still has like on the other wrist, there's still the chain there, but she at least has free movement of her hands now.
Do we have a weapon for her?
Are you saying that out loud or?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying that to you, Seeker. Do we have a weapon for her that she can conceal?
I have a short sword and a hand
I've
axe.
got a dagger I can let her borrow.
They did have my weapons and equipment just outside the room. If one of you could go out there and grab it.
What kind of equipment was it?
There was...
Was it something easy to conceal? That
it was... I don't know how they have them still, but it was bundled up with a couple swords. And my cloak.
Okay, so I want you to turn facing away
Okay.
from the door. And like, kind of like a bit far into the room, hide the shackles so that they don't see them.
She turns away. And,
I prestidigitation. And I want to make it look like I've been flaying her skin off.
So...
If that's
I don't know if that's actually part of it, but we'll let it go. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Why not? I mean, I can just color her red so that she looks like she's muscle.
Yeah. She sees you. She.
It's dark in here, right?
You got like little candles lying all around, or like little lanterns around.
Okay, I'll snuff some with prestidigitation
Okay.
until it's dark.
And who's going out then?
I'll give her my hand axe. Or actually, I'll give her my short sword because she's a swords lady.
Okay. Your hand axe, okay. Or short sword, yeah.
No short sword.
Well, is someone going out, or is she going to attack someone?
Oh, she's going to attack someone when they come in. So I'm gonna go get a guard. He'll walk in. We'll all attack him at the same time. I'll let him in first, and hopefully that kills him. And if it doesn't, I don't know what we do. Okay. So Tali, come with me. Or you can stay inside if you
I'll
want.
stay inside with the spell ready.
I just want a couple of us to be behind them. Okay. Well, I'll be back.
Okay.
And now we should swap.
Now we're going to swap to Lincoln and Nessie, who were over by the dragon pits. So, you two are over by the dragon pits.
Right, and last time I think Nessie was talking to the dragons and asking them.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was trying to make friends with the dragons.
Yeah, and they told us where the sheep were, and were we gonna poison them?
They told us where the goats were.
Goats,
No, they're
same
different.
difference. Sure. Okay, my bad. Okay, so what are we supposed to be doing now?
So, you guys had been trying to find out a little bit about the area. So you found out sort of that the barracks were filled with lots of soldiers. You found out that the dragon pits were mostly empty of people, but filled with about 30 dragons. And
Right, but only like six
yeah,
adults.
only 6 adults. Right? But you also found lots of dragon eggs. Unhatched.
Unhatched,
yes.
right? Leroy!
So we found the dragon eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone in chat got that reference. Anyway, cool. So
Yeah, if only Alora was here.
yeah. We should poison the dragons.
Okay, so you want to head over towards the sheep?
They're goats.
Yes.
Or goats, sorry. Yeah. Now you've got goats on my head, or sheep on my head, or whatever. Okay, so... Yeah,
I
sheep
don't
on the
want to
brain.
poison them.
Okay, so you don't want to poison the goats? Okay.
No.
You guys want to work it out then? What you doing? Or do you want to head back to the group?
So So first of all, Nessie, we need to get one thing straight. Are they goats or are
The
they sheep?
goats. They have horns.
How about we compromise and call them yeep? How's that?
They don't crossbreed and
Male sheep
Fine.
have
I'm
Shut
horns.
up.
I'm a real big fan of compromise. I think we should call them geep.
I like that
And
word.
move on.
Nessie
I think we
approves.
should. Okay. Awesome.
They're
They're
geeps.
geep. So we have to now. We had to now make the geep have
But
poison
where are we
all
gonna
over
find
them so
poison?
that the dragons eat them. Do we have herbalism skills that we can maybe see if like something growing around here
You
is
can
like
do a nature
poisonous?
check.
Is there something that we can make them
Okay,
turn on
I'm
the other
gonna-
people?
What do you mean by turn? Like,
Like,
I'm just gonna quickly do a
like
nature check
instead of
here.
something that like poisons
I'm just gonna
them,
re-roll my nature check here.
It makes it trick
Still not
them,
good. Okay.
and they like are on our team.
you can
11.
do a medicine check to see if you know of any herbs that would do that.
Okay.
You said 13 there
Okay.
for your nature check?
11 for nature and 12 for medicine. 14
Okay.
for
Gotta
medicine.
clean it. Okay. Gotta work it out. Okay.
So maybe if I put those two together, I can look at the ground and be, oh, that's some grass. I know how to make medicine of that. Poisonous medicine.
With your nature check there, Lincoln, you would know that this region does have some herbs that would allow for like confusion, but they wouldn't be in the keep itself, or the fort itself. You'd probably have to go out of the fort to get that.
Oh, that's too bad. I think we should look into. Oh, do we know anything about dragons? Maybe something that would be around here is actually poisonous to dragons, like
There's no dragon root. This isn't.
tomato soup.
Tomato soup?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you guys
It's a
wanted
guess.
to, you could maybe check in the barracks. They might have like a. You guys did pass at some point in the barracks. You would have seen like the infirmary while you were wandering around the barrack area.
Oh, okay. So they might
So
have
they
some
might have
poison
something
in
there.
there. Doctors always carry poison with them. I know that
Yes.
for a fact. Yeah. So let's
You
take a
wanna
look
look
there. Nessie, you cool with that?
I'll look for poison, but not the poison he's looking for.
Cool.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what I'm looking for. Any
Yeah,
poison
I'm
will
looking
work.
for laxatives.
Okay. Well, we can look
Okay.
for both.
So, you guys, head back towards the barracks from the dragon housing. As you go through the barracks, you guys do see one of the buildings looks like an infirmary. There's some soldiers like wounded, like on crutches, standing outside of it. You guys walk up towards it. Do you want to enter? Like, what would you like to do? Do you want to sneak in? How would you like to do this?
Well, right now we're disguised as people who are.
You're
supposed to
disguised
be
as
there, right?
soldiers, yes.
Does this land have dragon nip?
Yeah. So
Dragon nip?
Yeah.
like catnip, but for dragons.
No. As I don't know what that is. I don't even think that's a thing. Yeah, it's a good
That's
try.
from How to
Good
Train Your
try.
Dragon.
Okay.
Have you not seen?
I think there's
Not
no
a
reason
while.
to sneak because
I
that would
wore
make
the
us look
shirt for a reason.
suspicious.
You don't
I
want to
wanna
sneak?
See,
Okay.
there's Hiccup and there's
So
Toothless.
you do have in the infirmary
Can't
there is
see
sort of like
much.
a main door. As you're walking up towards it, it is opened right now, and you can see like there's a little reception desk there, and there's it looks like some sort of soldier or maybe a nurse of some kind.
Sorry, a
Yes,
reception,
a reception
desk.
desk. Yeah, it's
Wow.
very organized.
Okay.
They like
Yeah,
bureaucracy.
I see that. Okay. Should I like ring a bell? Ding ding ding.
So you walk
Can I
in,
get some help here?
and the person behind the little front desk there is like, "Hello, can I help you?
Yes, hello. We're looking for some
Are
medicine.
you sick?"
Yeah, I'm really
we have some
constipated
friends.
and I really need to
Oh,
go to
God,
the
okay.
bathroom.
I didn't want to say it was her, but yeah, it's her. She's got. She really needs some medicine for that. I was trying to save face here for
I'm
her,
not
but
from
it didn't
these
work
parts
out,
and
so,
there's some
yeah.
people keep feeding me stew.
You're not from these parts. but you're part of the army?
Yeah.
Oh no, she means like natively. Natively, she's not from around these areas. She joined the army.
Yeah, I don't like.
Obviously a while ago, like the rest of us, but her body structure is still from the faraway places that she's from.
Okay.
Yeah, my dietary needs.
Well, I think we'll need
Exactly.
to get you a doctor to take a look at
No,
your
I'm good.
issue.
I just need to not eat so much stew and some laxatives.
No, you know what? That's fine. I would like her to be taken care of properly. I think a doctor's a great idea.
You see her look behind for a second and yell, "Doctor, this person needs to be looked at."
I'm not a person.
You're not a person.
I'm my boss, bitch.
Okay. Well, this lovely boss needs to be looked at. Can you just go into this waiting room over here? And they like lead you back to a little room.
Do I have to put on a gown?
No.
Good, because those show my butt too much.
Okay. Well, just wait here a minute, and probably Dr. Wixels will be here to help you. Wixels.
Doctor who?
Yeah.
Wixels. Okay, thank you. You know, I think that's who I saw last time. He's a really good doctor. He'll take
Okay.
good care of you.
Um,
I wasn't talking to you.
she just turns and leaves. So you guys are sitting in this little room.
Oh, am I
Well,
getting
she asked
checked
you
up
both
too?
to walk in at the same time, since you came in
Oh.
together.
Very awkward.
Yeah.
This is not usually how doctor visits go. You don't usually go in together.
I do
for
all the
these sorts of
time.
things.
My friend.
With who? Okay, I guess we're friends, so
I'm
sure.
a little scared. I don't know these people.
Okay.
Stranger danger.
And, you know, if they knew who you were, they'd be trying to kill you. So
So,
Also,
you
you're a
guys
big
are sitting
dinosaur.
there waiting. Are you gonna wait for the doctor, or what would you like to do?
Well, hold up. What's in this room? Is it just an empty
So
room?
right now you're
or
just in
what's
a room. It's got it's a wooden room. There's a couple like little candles on holders on the wall, and then you've got a little cloth cot on one side of the room, and there's a couple chairs in the room as well.
So there's no like cabinets or
Nope.
drawers or anything? Okay, then we'll just wait for the
Okay.
doctor.
So you wait for a couple minutes, and this large dragon-born person walks in, like a nice big sort of like half dragon head, a bright sort of like red sort of like scales going down the back on either side, and like a lightly redded sort of ear. And he's like, "Hello, I'm Dr. Wixels. What seems to be the issue?"
Okay, I already told the first guy. Do you guys
Okay.
not communicate? Like, what is this? Like,
No, we don't.
How much bigger? What's his size? How tall
So the doctor is about 6'2". He is very bulky. He is a dragonborn creature, so he's quite wide. He's quite heavy. You can tell that he's definitely like a little bit of a larger, like heavier humanoid creature. Dragonborn. You can see that he is in sort of like a leather that's covering his dragon scales. And he does have on his hip, he's got a little knife. Yeah.
He has a knife on his hip. Okay.
This guy seems more like a medic.
I want to wait until he goes to check on Nessie, and I want to be like not in front of him. I want to be behind him, and I want to like come behind him and put my sword around his neck and be like start intimidating him.
Okay, so he's like, so what was the issue?
been eating a lot of interesting foods that just My body doesn't work well with.
So he starts to walk towards you, and he's like, "Well, I think we'll need to assign you a special diet for a bit, so that your body gets back into shape. You've probably been drinking too much, haven't you?"
No. That's this guy right here. Watch out, he's gonna piss all over the place.
He doesn't believe you. He's like, sure, that's what a lot of people say.
Look at me. Look at me, dude. Does this beautiful purple skin look like it drinks that much? No. It does not. To keep this color, I have to be watered and flawless.
So at this point,
I'm not gonna make any moves yet. But I'm gonna say, is there anything you can give us for her condition?
I want a quick
Like, I'm not gonna
fix
attack
because
him
we're
or anything
going
yet.
to war and I can't be on a special diet.
well, if you're eating our standard rations and not drinking, you definitely would have a quick fix about this. So I think we're gonna have to.
Alcohol don't make you constipated. Just makes you gotta piss a lot. What kind of doctor are you if you don't know the basics?
Well,
Yeah, could we get a different doctor, please? I don't think you're very good at your job.
y-
Do you have a
anyone else
McDreamy
that
or
can
a
help us?
McSteamy here?
a what? Look, you know what? I think you just need to change your diet. So I think what we're gonna have to do is get you on a little bit more of a herb-based diet, and that should take care of you.
You know what? I'm gonna intimidate him
Giving me some
into
drugs.
getting us some medicine, getting us some drugs, by saying, you know what? You're really bad at your job. We want someone else
Okay.
right now. That's my intimidation check, and I rolled.
Yeah,
a
I feel
14.
like you're judging me by my gender, and I don't appreciate it, doctor.
Look, fine. If you want someone else, you'll have to wait here for a bit. I can get Swiller over here, but
Listen, that's gonna take a lot of time. How about you just get us some medicine, and we'll just get out of your hair. All right?
we don't really have a medicine that's gonna cure this.
I want a easy fix.
What
I
do you
want a
have?
cure.
I could get you a healing potion. That might help.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Okay. He walks off, and he's like, just wait here a minute.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna start talking to Frost. You. Lincoln. This person is stupid.
Yeah, he is. We're not coming back here for our medical needs
We
again.
weren't going for medical needs. I am not constipated.
Oh, are you just talking to me
Yeah,
like
he's
is
out
he
of the
gone
room,
now? Are we
yeah.
just having a chat now? Okay. Okay, yeah, he's.
We
leaving.
need
I don't know
to
what we're gonna do with
search.
health potion, but
How
at least we have a new
about-
health potion now.
You go outside, be a little stealthy, and see if you can find.
Oh, I can't be
Okay.
stealthy. I'm not good at that.
Just go outside
I have a -1 to stealth.
and check to see if you can find any cabinets in other rooms.
You know what? I will just not be stealthy. I'll just walk around like I own the
That
place.
works.
How's that
Just
sound?
Typical.
pretend like
Okay.
You're-
So after about 4 or 5 minutes of you guys just sort of sitting around, are you leaving before that happens?
No, I'm gonna actually. No, I'm gonna leave the room and start looking around by
Okay.
myself before he
All
comes
right.
back.
So you leave the room. You're gonna start walking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around to see if there's like cabinets or
Okay.
drawers.
Do a perception check for me.
do they have any sleeping pills in this land? They
7.
probably would have the herbs that would make it.
So
I think they would. Just melatonin.
maybe. You see when you first walk out, it's sort of like 4 or 5 rows of like little rooms, similar to the one that you just saw. They're all empty with just like the bed and a couple of chairs in them. And then as you're walking down the hall a bit more, you come to a fairly open area that's got lots of beds where there's a lot of soldiers sort of lying in there, some injured. there's quite a few people just like walking around, like mopping up blood and stuff off the ground. Couple soldiers have
like a
like no
sanitary
legs or missing an arm, that sort of thing.
Cool.
You don't see any like cupboards. You do see that beside each bed is like a little drawer cubby. And then at the end of the of this whole like hall, you see one more room, and there's like a window where there's a couple people standing around down there, and it looks like it's got some cupboards there.
All right, I'm gonna go down there.
So as you're walking down that way, Dr. Wixels sees you and he's like, "Oh, you're here. I've got the healing potions here for you."
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
I grabbed 2 just in case you have to leave the fort in the near time. Do you want to just bring it back to your friend?
I will. Thank you so much for that. Is there like a feedback form I can fill out? You were actually really helpful today. I really appreciate you.
You could just tell the front desk, and I'm sure that they can find something for you.
Absolutely. I pat him on the back and continue on my way.
Excuse me, sir. You have to go back that way. We don't want you to get sick here.
Oh, I know, but I saw some friends of mine from the last battle I was in just down that way. I just want to say hi. I don't know when the next time I will see them is. It might actually be never, so, I just want to do that now.
Roll a deception check for me.
7.
You got so lucky I had rolled a 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, sir, no problem. And he starts to walk off, and he like walks up to another soldier that's just like lying on the bed and starts chatting. You hear him. He's like, "So, how's the other leg? You still healing up over there?" And then you wander off. You don't hear anymore. So you're heading back towards that back office area, or like room.
Yeah.
As you get up there, you do see that there appears to be like 4 other people in the room right now. Sort of, yeah.
4 other people.
Mostly humanoids.
What's the room look like? What's in the room?
So when you look in the room, there's a desk. You can see a desk just under the window that's sort of like in that room looking over the hall. And then there's a bunch of cupboards and shelves all around the room, sort of like a bunch of cupboards on the ground, and then a couple of cupboards on the top, a couple empty shelves as well in there too. It looks like some of the shelves are filled with healing potions.
Okay. And you said
There's
that
4
it's full of
people in
people
it
right
right
now? Okay, I'm going to pretend that I'm shocked and scared, and I'm going to run in and be like, "We're under attack! We need everybody out there to help with the fight. We're under attack by a lot of people."
Roll another deception check.
Oh my god, 7.
Um,
It was on 15, and it like moved to 5. I was like, come on.
Sir, we're not here to help with that. You should be going to get the watch and ring the bells.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought we needed every available sword hand and such.
We are
You guys not able
doctors
to
and
fight?
nurses, sir.
Okay, well, tell you what. I'm gonna go out there and fight with my brothers, your brothers, our sisters. Do you guys know if there's anything I can take with me in these drawers that might help out, like some sort of a medicine or anything that we can, quick fixes on the fly while we're fighting our foes, our mutual foes?
Okay. They open up one of the drawers there, and they bring out a couple bandages, and they bring out basically it's 2 sort of healing kits. And they're like, "Here, take this out with you. If one of your friends gets injured, just make sure you bandage them up and then bring them back here."
Perfect. Thank you so much. And then I run away.
Okay.
Back to
Okay.
Nessie.
So you head back to Nessie.
Yep.
And you walk back into the room with Nessie there, who has been sitting there or standing there patiently.
No, I destroyed the cot.
You destroyed the cot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what did I actually get from those guys? I'm trying to look at that and add
I
it
don't
to
think
my
they really
inventory,
have bandages in there. You'd have to just add it like a custom
But you can get the healing
piece.
potions.
Yeah, but you got 2 healing potions.
Yeah, I got those ready. Yeah. But I got no bandages, so whatever the heck they gave me is like pretty much useless. Thanks, guys.
Basically, it's gonna. I'll just make it as an item, but it gives you a advantage on a medicine check when you're trying to heal someone, or stop someone from. Is it? I don't know. Where
It is an
I can't
item.
find it.
What's it called?
Kick it.
What's it?
Yeah. It's healer's kit, but you have to have an apostrophe.
That's why I
And
didn't see
healers.
I
it.
see that.
Yeah.
I just typed in
Okay,
heal.
cool.
So you got 2 of those as well.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I searched heal. It didn't come up. I don't know why. I'm like, I know it's an item. I just don't remember what it's called. Anyhow, so you walk in, you see a destroyed cot, and do you guys want to leave or?
Yeah, Nessie, there really wasn't anything in here but some potions and stuff, so
They stupid.
whatever. Maybe we should just go back to the group and
After
rethink
we're
our
done,
ideas
we're
here.
gonna burn that place down, okay?
Sounds good. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
DM question. Did we have like an agreed upon
You did not,
meeting time
no.
or place? Okay.
But as Lincoln and Nessie leave the hospital, I guess.
I think you called it an
same
infirmary
word.
before. Okay.
No, hospitals would have better medicine.
This is like the equivalent of like 800 AD.
They had a lot of herbal medicines. They might not have had penicillin. They used a lot of.
So, as you guys are walking out, you're right near one of the squares, and you actually see, you guys see a couple of the group from the Fighting Mongoose sort of like wandering around out in front there. You see Sergeant Axehand sort of like wave at you guys to like indicate that you should come over as you guys walk out.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we walk over to them.
He looks over. He's like, "Oh, lad, glad I found you. Your friends are in the temple. They might require some assistance. We're going to go set up to free the prisoners. You guys probably have about 2 hours, and then we'll set off the signal to escape."
Okay, listen, there's something you should know. There's about a lot of dragons over in the dragon pit. 6 adults. And we need to figure out how to deal with that. We were trying to find some poison because we know where the geep are. We're gonna poison the geep and make the dragon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But-
man. What is a geep?
See, long story. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's the food that the dragons eat. We're gonna try to poison it. You don't know anything about poisoning food. do you?
I don't specifically, but who is it? Sorry.
I just think it's really important that we take into account there's a large pit of dragons that may affect our escape plans.
Are they in like a cage?
Who?
The dragons, like where exactly are they? Are they like an open pit or like?
So the building, it has sort of like a big middle, sort of like cloister type design. So it's big and open in the middle, like an open courtyard. All around it is buildings that are housing the dragons.
Okay, they're in building,
Yeah.
not one giant like aviary.
No.
Aviary, a word that I don't really know how to pronounce.
Yeah.
Avery?
That's more for birds, but it's the same concept. But
Yeah.
it's not really like an aviary. It's more like
It's
a bunch
not
of
called an
joined
aviary.
buildings. I know.
It's
Ja-
an
dragon hatchery.
Aviary only.
Harry?
No.
Oh, airy.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
so, yeah. So sorry, we were. Look, we'll try and maybe burn them down I don't know. It's just a matter of us. We're just trying to get the prisoners out to the east, and we'll have a distraction with our main group. I think we'll be okay.
Okay, if you know what, you're the axe hand guy. I'm pretty sure you know how to deal with dragons. So we'll just continue on to our friends and not worry about the dragons. And if they destroy our plans, it's on you. And I will always hate you if that happens.
Okay,
Just so
lad.
you know.
No problem.
We're the dragon eggs. I want to go to the jeep.
The jeep?
The
Jeep?
jeep.
The geep.
Okay.
The geep.
And I want to take a whole bunch. Get them to follow me. Come on, jeep. I keep saying jeep.
Okay.
The jeep.
So,
Beep,
you're
beep,
gonna
I'm a
head
geep.
over towards the pen that's holding the
The
geep, which is over by the prison area.
I'm gonna stick with
Okay.
Nessie because we're buddies. So I'm gonna
So,
be with her too.
As you
Sorry, Nessie's a
No.
female, right?
no,
Ish.
No? Ish? We don't know your gender?
Non-binary. It could be whatever I want.
Okay. Okay. You're whatever you want to be. But do you have a penis or a
I'm
vagina?
a dinosaur.
Answer my
Dinosaurs
question.
have a cloaca.
How do you have intercourse?
Wouldn't you like to know?
They insert something into their
I'd love to
cloaca.
know, yes.
I'm done.
okay. So,
Did I go too far with that? I'm sorry. I just want to know.
We'll talk
My
later.
bad. Okay.
so, as you guys head towards the pen, you don't see anyone there, but you see lots of sheep-looking goats.
Yeep.
Yeah.
So geep.
And I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
oh look, there's some geep over there.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's go. What
What
did
would
you
you
want
like
to do
to
with the
do?
geep?
Okay, I want to take some of the geep. I want to bring them to the dragons.
Okay. So, how do you want to do that?
I've got. I'm gonna tie them up
Okay.
in a little loopy collars. I'm gonna connect them to each other so they're all in a
All
nice
right.
row.
Can you please roll an animal handling check with?
Okay, thank God. 8.
So, as
That was
you
a long throw moment.
approach the geep, they all start to like run to the other end of the pen away from you.
That's what they're locked up. I'll just herd them.
Okay. So,
Yo, go there! Come on, we're gonna herd them.
Oh, am I hurting
Yeah.
them with you? Sure. Let's do
okay.
it. I'm on board. I'm in this
Then
100%.
you can
Let's do this.
roll
Let's
animal
commit.
handling again one more time because you have advantage because he's helping you.
19.
19. Okay. So, after a little bit of hurting there, you do finally find them, and you gather. You're able to gather about 3, and get ropes around them really quickly. You got like around their neck. Are you just gonna? You want more than 3, or there's?
Sorry, what
you
am I
got a
doing
rope
to their
around
necks?
their neck, sort of like a collar.
Why? That's gonna kill them if we pull too
No,
hard. That doesn't
it's
sound
a
very
safety
safe.
net collar. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
There is.
Safety
It's like when you
about-
go to daycare and you have to
Harness.
hold the colors when you go to the park.
I haven't done that before, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I got this.
There is about
Okay,
40
okay.
overall geep in this pen, but you grab 3.
Can I get more?
Can I grab
Yeah,
like
can you
10?
get some?
I
I want
You want
more.
more? Okay. How much rope do you guys have then?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me check my inventory, sir.
100 feet. You should both have 2 coils of 50-foot rope.
Rope.
It comes
rope,
with like
rope.
every pack.
Oh, it's in a pack.
It's in.
What pack is it in? Because I don't see rope.
It was in one of those.
I don't think I have
do
rope.
right here.
You should have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Nope.
It's not in a pack. It's its own item.
he
doesn't
but
have
it
it.
comes with like.
I don't have ropes.
I think you
Oh.
guys used it earlier and then he lost it.
I got 50
Wow,
feet.
you have 50 feet of
You have
rope.
50 feet?
Yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
What?
You know, there's another way to do this. I have a tinder box. I can just light a fire and they'll
Yeah,
run
but
away from
I
it.
want them going to. I want
Gee,
to
I wa-
pull them with me so that they go where I want them to go and not just
Okay,
flock.
I would say that you could guys probably grab a total of 10 goats.
Let's get
Yeah.
10.
That's better than 3. I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
Okay. So you've got 10 after a little bit of work. So it's been about half hour of you guys sort of getting these goats together. Where do you want to take them? Just
To
back
the
to
dragons.
the dragons? Okay, you're just going to feed the dragon? What's the plan here?
I'm gonna distract the dragons with the geeps.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go check on their eggs and take one.
Okay. So. So you head back towards the dragon area.
And I'm going, come on, geepy, geepy, geepies. And then
Okay. So as you enter the dragon housing area or dragon pit, what do you want to do with them? Do you just want to like let them out, or?
I'm gonna hold the rope so that it just lets them all go in, so that they all have to like catch them and they're distracted. And then I'll go, blue dragons! Look, I brought you some keep. I'm your bestie now. Hey, bestie.
Roll a
Felicia.
persuasion check.
Persuasion. $13.
13. So you see a couple of the younger dragons start running up and like chomping on the goats, but the adult dragons sort of are just sitting there, just watching.
Why are we feeding
To
the
distract
dragons?
them, we're getting some dragon eggs. Lincoln, shut the fuck up.
Okay. My lips are sealed.
Got lucky. Nothing.
Okay, so, where are the eggs to the entrance of where we are?
So, if you're looking at the building, you've got sort of all around the courtyard area is the where all the dragons are being housed, and then there's one sort of building just to the south of that, still sort of connected, but like one room that's connected to the south of it, that's filled with the dragon eggs, and a couple of dragons are in there.
Okay. So we're gonna walk to that room,
Okay.
and I'm going to speak to the dragons in there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, yo, 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 I got some geeps for you.
What is a geep?
It's a crossbreed between a sheep and a goat. It's a delicacy. It tastes so good. It's like the best. It's like prime rib from a cow. Deliciousness, marinated, like really good.
I'll give you do a persuasion with advantage on that. Because you went into a lot of detail.
Why is perception stupid? I don't like that one. I'll adjust you later. 11.
11. One of the dragons looks to the other and goes, Kagra, why don't you check it out? And you see this big dragon get up and just start to lumber out towards the goats and Goat sheep.
Geeps.
The geep.
And he sees the geep, and he's like, yo, there is geeps out here. Yeah, I'll talk for you, okay?
Does hear it, but the other one sort of stays there.
I'll be like, you're gonna miss out. Like, they're so good. Like, you don't know how good it is. It's better than flying. You know? Just that good.
Unfortunately, the eggs need to be heated in terms of just like.
Dude, I'll sit on them.
And
I'll
lights
sit on
fire
them.
all over the eggs.
I'll sit on them. I got you. I'll sit on them.
It's not like we have a sorcerer
I
who can
can
cast
cast
fireball
fireball
or
too.
anything.
Or bolt.
If you want to roll persuasion for that, you can.
12.
You're too small to take care of the eggs.
Dude, my buddy, he'll lay flat like he's sleeping right on them.
You do see there's like 50 eggs in here.
It's all good.
You're much too
I'll
small.
roll. I'll somersault all over this place.
Who's your commander?
I'm a boss ass bitch.
Why did you just say Lady Reaper?
I am.
Look, walk away right now or I'm going to eat you.
I'm gonna tell Lady Reaper.
I don't care. Walk away.
Oh.
You're hurting my feelings. I just want to be friends. And give you some geep. I'd be so mean. God, threaten me. I did nothing to you, and you're giving me this attitude and disrespect.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get you to roll initiative in a second here. Hold on.
Dude, I don't want to be eaten by a dragon.
Well, why'd you keep going then?
Are we fighting a dragon now?
Yeah, you're fighting a dragon, boy.
Oh boy. Is Axe Hand still around?
You have to wait.
He's good at dragon fighting.
You have to wait till the DM's back before you can find out.
He had a group of like 15 people.
What was asked?
If Accents is still around.
No, he's outside.
Did you hear that? He's outside.
Yes.
I'll be like, shit.
Where are we?
No,
outside
we're
as
gonna
well?
get eaten by a dragon.
I'm just not sure what outside exactly entails.
Outside. I'm guessing outside of like the egg and dragon area.
Can we like see him or yell at him or anything?
And then there were two.
If I get eaten, I'm just gonna play Xbox all day.
Do you want to start changing the camera view? Because you're going to have to redo the inputs as well for other players.
The camera's
We
not
don't
on.
have. You make sure that's plugged in.
It is. You'll have to reset it.
What are we gonna do? I'm just
Not.
gonna.
Is there any way we can talk our way out of this?
I don't know. I've been disrespected.
Can I?
Dragons are like super proud, if that helps. Not that you would know that.
Can I
Never
step
mind.
in and
Don't listen to
try
me.
to
We're going to pretend that these
curb
mushrooms
this,
are dragon eggs.
GM?
They all kinds of messed up.
Yeah, you have to...
Like, look at you.
Oh, good.
The important people are here. And okay, so should we go to a quick break so we can fix this?
We're gonna go to a quick break. We'll be back in just a few, and then we'll get to the combat because we have to fix our view.
What if I want to avoid the combat?
How do you
want
wanna
to
avoid the combat?
I want to step in and tell the dragon that he's awesome.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, I speak English. It's right, common.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just bow to him. I'm gonna get down on my knees and just be like, "Oh, you're so great. Please spare us."
okay. Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Can I just play dead? I won't eat me.
10.
12.
Right, 12. 12. Yeah.
The dragon looks towards you and switches to common and says, "Take your friend and leave."
Thank you so much. Come on, Nessie, let's get out of here. Quick. We'll have to come back for that. Now's not a good time. Let's go.
I'm gonna burn that bitch alive. Let's go.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
That's probably a good thing.
Perception check.
I was gonna just do passive perception if you had said that out loud. So.
What languages does the dragon speak?
Many.
Quite a few.
Stupid dragon.
Okay.
Oh, I'll burn
So
it,
you guys leave. You guys head back out of the area.
Okay.
Where do
From
you
the
want to head
inside.
now?
Well, Nessie, that didn't work out very well. I think we should go back to our
I
friends,
feel like I was sabotaged.
the Italian Seeker. I think you sabotaged yourself there.
They just ate the damn fucking jeep.
It wasn't the Geep's fault.
Okay, so
You gotta be careful around
you
big
guys
dragons,
head back
they're
out
scary.
and you start heading towards the temple area. As you guys are heading back, you guys you sort of enter again the sort of like cathedral part of the temple, and you don't see your friends anywhere here. Do you want to look around or?
Okay. Wait, are we still
You're
outside?
in the temple right now, but you don't see Seeker dressed as Lady Reaper, and you don't see Tally anywhere.
Well, I guess we should keep looking.
Okay. So as you guys are looking around, all of a sudden you see a door open, and Seeker or Lady Reaper opens the door, and we'll go to Seeker there. You were opening the door to talk to the guards out front. All right.
Yes, I was.
They're like pretty
Are
much
they like?
obviously
very
like right
obviously
beside
there?
the door, basically like maybe 3 or 4 feet away from the door on either side.
Okay, so are they closer to me?
Yeah,
than
your friends are
my,
just in the entrance of the
friends?
hall, so it's a fairly large hall. It's basically, if you think of like a cathedral, like the main sort of alcove or like main area of a cathedral, like big open arches, lots of little like places for like desks and stuff there, and it's a fairly long, probably like 120 feet in length. And you guys are off on like the left hand side
Oh,
in
okay.
relation to them. In a couple, like there's a couple rooms there. They'd be on your right, and there's a couple guards there in front of you there. And as you're walking out, you do see, one of the guards like turns and looks towards you like, "Lady Reaper, do you need any assistance?"
Well, I see that my underlings over there have arrived, but maybe one of you could come with me and them. The queen needs a bit of tending.
Sure, no problem. And he turns and starts to walk towards you, and walks in the door. No.
No. I
Okay.
stop him before he gets through the door.
How can I help you?
Well, I will show you soon. We're just waiting for my underlings, and then I like want to wave them or like beckon them over.
So Nessie and Lincoln see Seeker sort of waving you over. You guys head over that way. As you approach, you want to just walk in the door? Like, how do you guys want to go? What do you want them to do, Seeker?
I'll open the door, and I want to like sweep my
Okay.
hand like this, like gesturing
Okay.
for him to go in.
Do you guys head in? Okay.
I'm gonna be like, Seeker, I have a dragon problem. I need you to help me deal with.
Sorry, what did you call me?
Oh wait, I'm so used to saying it. Cause I always, I know, but I made sure I didn't call him Pool.
You just can't win.
That's good. I'm gonna say that they didn't see you or hear you say that. So
Yeah, it was that or it was gonna be Pool.
So
they're all
Have we
everyone's
all
in there
gone in?
except for the guard. Did you wave him in too or let him in too? Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. I
So
went in first.
everyone's walked into the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the door. So we're all in the room, and then I want to try to cast hold
Okay.
person on this guard. That's a 15 whiz save for you to make.
15 whiz save.
Yep.
1 second. He succeeded, so he does not get help. I rolled a 17. Sorry.
Feck.
Are you sorry? Are you really?
That's cool.
A little bit.
That's cool.
As the whole person goes to like grab him, he feels the he feels the hold sort of on him, and then all of a sudden he like shakes it off. He's like, "What's going on?"
I'm gonna hit him. I'm going to
Okay.
attack him.
At the same time, I'd like to attack him as well.
Okay. Roll for hit.
I suggest everybody.
I'm
do
going
this.
chromatic orb.
Yeah. I'll attack him too.
17 for chromatic orb to hit.
17. That's a hit.
Hold on. D8.
26.
That's also a hit.
13 with my brass knuckles.
That just hits. Yeah.
13 damage of crap, what are the sorry, I forgot what the one I wanted was.
I do 7 damage with my knuckles.
I have frost damage.
Okay. How much damage did you do, Seeker? 15?
15.
Math is hard. Okay. Queen Lexa is also going to she grants the next person that attacks advantage.
Are we doing?
I don't know. Are you
damage or
attacking?
what?
No. Okay. No.
Already
Okay.
attacked, yeah.
I think-
Then let's roll for initiative. Nessie didn't
Oh,
want to.
Nessie didn't attack. Nessie didn't attack.
Yeah, Nessie didn't want to.
Oh, what?
Wow. I just rolled 2 20s for initiative. I'm very disappointed over that.
Whoa.
Wow.
Rigged. I got 18.
Okay. What else did everyone else have for initiative?
Initiative.
Yeah, I need to
I
roll
didn't do
for
that yet.
initiative.
5.
4.
And what did you roll? You have to roll for initiative. Combat started. Even if you want to avoid it. If you don't want to do anything, you can say nothing. But
5.
okay. So the first person is going to be Lexa. Lexa is going to run up and grab him. And 14. And shock him for 12 damage. Nice. Okay. And then he is going to take a swing at the person that punched him first, which was Lincoln. That's not going to hit.
Am I the
No, but
only
you're
one
the
who
first
punched
person
him?
to punch him. So everyone else attacked him with attacks, but you were like right up in his face.
Oh, I see.
So he
Okay.
he missed. So it would be Tally next.
How does he look right now?
Pretty injured. He's got a couple of scratches on him. He's pretty definitely injured.
Gonna hit him with another chromatic orb. It was 6, and then plus 5, so
11.
and that also
will
yeah
not
that
hit.
triggered.
Okay. So roll for wild magic.
Well,
Oh, shit.
there it is, and then I'm half blind right now. You guys ready for this?
The suspense
What
is
did you
killing me.
roll?
50.
50?
So
You want to do it?
You can
So,
do-
okay.
if I try, you know what happens.
Yeah. So, as Tally starts to cast his chromatic orb, is there a speaking component to chromatic orb?
I believe so. I'll double check. Yes, there is.
So, as Tally starts to cast chromatic orb, you hear like the mumbling as he's casting it, and all of a sudden you just see these pink bubbles floating out of his mouth, and his spell just doesn't go off. And it's just every time you keep seeing Tally trying to say something, all of a sudden just pink bubbles come out.
Well. Shit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop and shrug like.
All right. Nessie, what would you like to do? You just gonna stand there? Do you want to do nothing? Do you want to attack?
Bite him.
You gonna bite?
Mhm.
Okay.
15.
That's a hit.
That's a 6. 4.
4 damage. So as this person is standing there, all of a sudden this big mouth comes gashing down, taking a big bite out of him. He's looking bloodied, but he's still standing. Seeker, what would you like to do?
Did anyone use the advantage?
No, it has not been used. I guess you could have. Oh.
Like, no matter what, it would have
Well.
probably.
It was supposed to be him, right?
No,
Like, the
technically
first and
Lexa was the
to
next one
attack.
to attack because of the initiative order, but then it was Tally. So technically Lexa should have used it, but I
Oh.
forgot, so I'll just let it go. You can use it if you want.
Still hit anyways.
Okay. I don't mind. You know,
Sure.
let's just say Lincoln can have it.
Okay, so what did you do? What's your attack?
I'm just attacking again with the glaive. 26
to hit?
6 to hit.
That's a miss. Oh, 26. That's a hit.
26.
I heard 6, and I'm like, that's definitely not hidden.
That's 16
And
damage.
with that, he falls to the ground dead as you stab him with the glaive.
Nice.
Well, you know what? I think considering that didn't go that bad.
And I didn't hear him shout for help, so we might be safe.
Yeah, I'm not hearing
Yeah.
anyone coming in. It's good that they think that I'm torturing people right now. Okay. Queen Lady, make yourself look like this guy. We'll put him in the bed, and yeah, we can go.
Okay,
From there.
and you see her change to look like that guy in an instant, just with like a snap of a finger. She changes. Anyone else that's been using disguise self, you should cast it again. It is an hour-long spell, I believe.
That's kiss. 1 second, just double checking it. Yeah, 1 hour. So I guess I'll cast that again.
Yeah, it would have technically expired by now. So, okay. Do you guys want to leave the room now?
It seems like Seeker's in charge here, so I'm not sure what her plan is.
No. I'm not in charge. I'm just, in charge to the enemy. Right? Like I will.
No, I just don't know
gladly
why you
do
decided to take
what
that
the
guy
dude
out.
does.
I don't know what the whole point was there. Sounds like you had a plan.
Oh, you weren't there for that. So this is the queen. She is the special person we are trying to save, and she wants to leave the torture room. So her idea was, let's call in a guard, kill him, and then when we leave with an extra person, it wouldn't be suspicious.
Oh, okay.
Especially if she looks like him,
Ah,
which she now does.
got it.
So can we make the
That makes
dead
sense.
guard look like her sleeping?
That's a
Maybe?
really good idea. We'll just clean the blood off
I don't
of his face and other regions.
Oh no, that'll help
And,
because we're supposed to be interrogating her.
oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, let's just put him in the bed, and I'll give express orders to not open this room because I want the queen lady to stew a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll come back later.
Okay. As you guys all leave the room, you give the order to the guard not to open the door.
Does he have a key that I can take?
These rooms don't really lock. That's mostly why these are designed to be like rooms for like study and stuff like that, or like the priest. They don't really have a lock per se.
Okay, well.
Okay.
I guess I'll go then.
I think while we do that, let's actually take the break this time. And
Are you sure?
yes. And we'll be back in probably like 10 minutes. So we'll see you guys soon. Okay, let's see. Nope. Still
So
not
just
showing.
give it a second, guys. We got
Ross
one
is
fixed. Because of the new way we.
Do you have the option for like hide source
Am I
when
appearing?
That's on right
active?
now, yeah.
I can try starting and stopping again.
Hello guys, we're back. We're just trying to figure out a technical issue of Pool not showing back up. He's hiding.
Again.
Yeah, we have a new method for streaming, and it comes with its perks, but it also comes with its problems.
Yeah.
He pooped again. Yes, he did, Tasha. Wow.
So which one's his? Is it 1 or 2?
It's one, I believe. Yeah. Because I went 1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah. I figured that's what it was.
Maybe I'll do this too. It worked for Frost, sort of. Get over to Tasha's joke.
There we go.
There we go.
And Pool is back.
Oh,
Let me just fix
Hello.
this.
And we still have to figure out what's going on with the one up there. Whoop, there he is.
This one should just be. There we go. We might have to start out this stuff after. But anyhow, we can worry about that after.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry about that. Sorry about that again. So we left off. You guys had just exited the room. Told the guard to not let anyone out or in. Now, you guys, as you guys are leaving, the queen goes, "We need to find out where they're coming from. They keep bringing in more and more soldiers, but I don't see them coming over land anywhere. Can we detour and take a look around the place?"
Of course, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea, just especially for fighting this army, if we can stop them from bringing in more troops.
Okay, so the queen turns to Seeker and goes, "Please, lead on."
Sure. Where do you want to go?
Well, let's look around and see if we can figure out where they're coming from. See if there's any information around, anything like
Okay.
that. Where they're coming, who they are.
Okay. Well, maybe the barracks then?
So, so from the areas you have, the temple that you're in, the big open hall, you do have, there's a side building to it, which you haven't explored or seen anything of. The barracks were explored by Lincoln and Nessie. You guys haven't been to the armory or the forges, really. So you've got that new building, the armory and the forges have not been explored. They're sort of like an annex to the temple.
I had thought, as Lady Reaper, you can ask maybe when the next group of soldiers is coming in, if we're expecting any more soldiers coming here. Maybe try to get information starting with that.
Again, in the big hall, you do have a lot of desks in here with clerks. It's like their main sort of processing area of information.
That might be good to start here then.
Okay, let's go, I guess.
Okay, do you want to walk up to a clerk? There's a lot of guards around.
I want to walk up to the most important
Okay.
clerk.
You do see towards the end of the hall, sort of towards the door that goes off towards where the annex side is, you do see one clerk in fairly good linens, and just sort of sitting there. He's a little bit more rotund, and he's just sort of sitting there pretending to work. You can see him like got a pen in his, like a quill in his hand, but he's not really moving it. And as you walk up, he goes, "Ah, Lady Reaper, welcome back. Did you have anything you need?
Yes,
Any supplies?
I do.
Do you need any supplies?"
Sorry? No, I do not need anything right now. But I was wondering when the next, I suppose they're a shipment, aren't they? When the next troop is coming in, the next group of troops.
We should be having another detachment arrive tomorrow morning. Yes.
Tomorrow morning.
I think we have another one coming through. If you really want to check, you could head down and check with the portal keeper.
Yes. I think I will do that.
No problem.
Thank you. And then I step closer. And I say, if I see you slacking off again, well, let's just say you won't be around to slack off ever.
Roll intimidation. With advantage, because of who you are.
I don't know why I did that. Okay, that's a bad one. That's a worse one.
Oh, jeez.
My intimidation's actually pretty alright. That's a
Okay.
14.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you won't catch me slacking off again. And you see him furiously
then
start
we
like
can-
scribbling down orders of some kind on a piece of paper. And as you walk away, he keeps like looking over his shoulder, and then like pretending to scribble again.
I'm looking at him and I'm doing
Okay.
this. I'll walk up to like a guard, one that's like far away, and I'll be like, so it's been a while since I've been here. Could you remind me where the portal room is?
Yes, Lady Reaper. If you just head into the annex, we've got a new staircase going down to the portal room.
Very
no
convenient,
problem.
thank you.
And he like goes to attention and salutes.
I don't salute, I just walk off. Is anybody else realizing I'm trying to make my sister look like a huge bitch?
I've noticed a little bit, but I thought she was already.
Well, I think she is.
So I guess you're doing your job properly.
I actually have no clue like how she would be with her own like army, I guess. But
What's your passive perception, Seeker?
It is
Okay,
13.
you do notice that a couple other clerks have like walked up to that nice looking clerk and are like they're all whispering.
Oh, okay. Can I try to hear what they're
Sure.
saying?
Do a perception check from where you are. you were sort of far away because you were trying to avoid the. What'd you roll?
Not 20.
Nice.
Not 20.
Oh, nice.
So you are far away, but you can make out. Occasionally, one of them like talks a little bit louder, and is like, "Wow." You just hear like "Wow," and then you hear like another one say, "Something's up with her," and they're like, "What's wrong with Lady Reaper today? The prisoner must be really like."
No, she's.
The prisoner must be really like causing stress, not breaking.
Uh.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so now I know she's a nice lady. Apparently.
She's a nice lady.
To the staircase, I guess. I should probably be nicer then.
Okay, so you head to the staircase. When you get to the staircase, it's a stone staircase heading down, and it sort of curves a little bit to the right as you go down. It's not very well lit. There's the occasional like little lantern as you guys go down the staircase. It's all fresh stone. Like you can tell that like the stones are all clean. There's no like dirt or grime or anything like that. So it looks very different from the other part of the cathedral building, which was it was an older building. You could tell like because there was like the occasional like dirt. You can sort of tell like dirt on the stone. So as you go down and deeper, you're seeing more and more like fresh stone placed. And as you come down to the bottom of this staircase, you've gone down about 100 feet underground. And you come to a large chamber, about 60 feet by like 40 feet or so. And when you get down there, you see a bunch of priests, or at least they look like priests. They're all in long like robes, white robes, and they're all sort of like grouped around chatting. And in this room, you've got 4 other sort of hallways leaving from this room. Bless you.
Must be dusty in here.
It is.
Well, I'm not really sure where to go from here.
Well, why don't we start with the...
Is there like a glow?
Is there a glow? Well,
Like coming from a passageway? Portals glow, right?
you don't really see a glow per se. You do see a lot of priests. So where you guys come in is sort of like if you want to think of it as oriented, there's a stairwell to the north of this room. That's where you guys came in. There's another hallway leading to the north as well. And then there's sort of like northeast, southwest sort of thing, right? There's a hallway to the south, and there's a bunch of priests walking back and forth there, but they look like they're a little bit higher. Like they all seem to have more embroidery on them. To the west side, you see a lot more sort of like tired priests walking that way, and then to the you don't see anyone heading towards the east side. As you look down the hall to the north, to the other room there, you do see some guards down that way.
So just to clarify, guards to the north, no one's going east. Clerks are going
Yeah.
west.
South was
what was
it
south?
looked like nicer clerks. They have like more embroidery on their robes and stuff like that. Priests going down to that way.
A thought that I have is we could just tell one of them that Lady Reaper is requesting an audience with the portal keeper, and where is the portal keeper right now? Just get them to point a direction, you know.
That's a good idea. I like that.
That is also a good idea, but and it's a big but, no one is going east, and that makes me really want to go east. I don't know if that's just me.
It's definitely interesting that no one's going that way.
Right, but what's the harm in asking someone, you know? Instead
Well,
of
the harm
guessing
is
which
that I
way
should
to-
probably know.
Well, we're just inquiring
Not
where.
necessarily. What if he's? We could just pretend he's like off somewhere else. Like, oh, where's the? We need to talk to the portal keeper, not go to the portal, and we would assume that he's at the portal, but he might not be.
Okay, how about one of you guys go and ask a clerk and be like, excuse me, Lady Reaper needs to see the portal keeper. Is he over east? And then if they're like, oh no, he's somewhere else, you can be like, oh, what's east then? Last time we were here, I was pretty sure it was east, right? And then that way I don't look like suspicious.
But what if it was never east, and then we look stupid?
Well,
and
you know,
arouse suspicion.
you're an underling. You can be stupid.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll do it.
So you see, there's a couple groups of priests sort of just like standing around talking. Do you want to walk up to one of them? All right. So as you walk
Yeah.
up, they're just still standing around talking. They're sort of ignoring you.
Excuse me. Do you guys know where the portal keeper is? I'm asking for Lady
You're
Yeah.
asking for Lady Boss.
Boss. Lady Reaper. I'm supposed to go talk to him for her, and I completely forgot where he is. Was he over to the east like last time, or where is he? You guys know?
He could be over having prayers to the east, but most likely he's probably down in the portal room.
Oh, okay, but that's not to the east,
No,
right?
just head down the hall
where was
to
that
the
one?
south there.
Which direction was
And
the portal?
you'll see the
Ah.
portal room off the chapel.
Okay, thank you so
no
much.
problem.
And I'll leave. Okay, guys. Portal to the south.
Very good, underling.
Did you find any other information from them?
You're
Hey.
on your way to a promotion.
Did you find any other information out when you're talking to them?
Yeah, there's a chapel.
Okay, so
to
I
the
guess we know
east.
it's to the east.
And that's probably where. And that's I don't know. I think he's there. I forget what they said now.
Well,
I
you
think
know,
he said he might be there. He might be
Okay.
there praying, but more likely he's at the portal to the south.
we can try south then.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you guys head down the hallway to the south, you come after about 30 feet through this hall. You come to a fairly large room. It's quite long. It's like 100 something feet to the far end of it. You're on sort of like a balcony or a raised section of this room. Some staircases go down, and you see an altar at the far end with a bunch of pews in between between the stairs and the altar. And then you do see a door following this sort of the balcony's like an L shape around the room. So you're like at the bottom of the L, if you want to think of it that way. And then if you follow it around, you'll see another door heading that way. Or if you look immediately to your left, there seems to be like a waiting area off the balcony there. And there's a couple guards standing around there. And there's like a bunch of chairs and stuff there, like a little room that you can see.
Okay.
You don't see a portal,
can't see a
although
portal.
you do see there is some light sort of coming off this out that door to the off on the right there, and you can sort of see you're on like a balcony, right? So on the far side of the balcony, it's a fairly dark room, but there is sort of a bluish glow from that side.
So
Yeah.
I don't understand. We're on a balcony.
You came into a room, and this room
Okay,
has a
the
balcony
door-
when you come into the room. So you're like above everything else, and there's a staircase going down to sort of this altared area, which is probably like a chapel of some kind. And then under the balcony, there's sort of like a blue glow, and there's also a door over on that side, on the left side. Oh, sorry, the left side of the wall for you guys. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we should go towards that glowing region behind that door over there. That's probably what-
Agreed.
Let's go.
So you guys head over to the door there. As you go through, you're still on like another balcony, but you're overlooking this large. It's mostly empty room, and what you see at the far end of the room is these two large sort of rods sticking out of the ground, like almost like poles, and they have like this blue sort of like runes going around it, and in between them is like this sparking fire, and there's like a rip across between them, and when as this like rip is opened, you see what looks like a city through there, and you see like a square, and there's a large road or sort of roadway with stone, like all out of stone, behind that square.
the
Pardon?
The queen's still with us, right?
Yes, the queen is still with you.
The queen's still with us, right? It looks like we found the portal that they were using to get in.
Yes, but what is this
Your
portal?
Majesty.
Where is it going? We need to find out.
I don't know. Do you recognize
I do not
that
know.
city over there?
Yeah. Can we do a check to see if we do recognize it, or is there no way?
You could definitely, if you want to do a history check.
Sure.
You don't recognize
11.
it. 13?
13.
You don't recognize it either.
Shit.
I definitely don't know what the hell it is.
For the two magic users here, you do both feel there's a lot of energy of magic coming off off this area.
Do either of us know the nature behind it, or?
You could roll a Arcana check.
16.
I find it funny because like neither of us are wizards. We're just like, I'm a warlock, so it's like, hey, I know nothing about magic, but this guy's given me all his power. And Tali's a sorcerer, is like, hey, I know nothing about magic,
Well,
but like,
Tally's like innate
I can
magic,
do it.
right? Rather than learned, it's like coming infused from it. So, what was your check, sir?
16.
16.
it's just great. Mine is also 16, I think.
You do sort of feel that it's like a divination type magic, but you're not really sure much more. And just in case you forget what divination magic is, it's usually something that deals with sort of like the past, present, or future.
Well, do you think that they might be pulling people out of other times?
Other times?
Your guess is as good as mine. It's quite a possibility with this portal.
Literally, like, my patron only spoke to me once, and basically it was like, go do stuff, so I did stuff. I don't know, I have no clue.
Is there a way we can tell if it's the future or the past?
You could try rolling an Arcana check as well, or do a history check, but I mean, you already did history, so you wouldn't really know.
I just did a history check, so I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I can do Arcana. I actually have really strong
Sure.
Arcana as a cleric, so we'll see. Oh wow,
That
23.
is pretty strong. You can tell that it's definitely something from the
Yep.
past, but you don't know much more.
Okay. You guys, it's definitely something from the past. I don't know much more.
So did we see what opened the portal?
Well, it was already
or
open.
Did it just happen?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been open the whole time. I was just trying to like explain it so you guys could imagine what it looked like.
right.
That's what she said. It's been open the whole time. Good one, Frost. Good one.
You could, I mean, you guys could always ask people if you want more. Well, you do see
who's
a
around
couple
right now?
people down on the lower level. You'd have to go back around and walk down to get under the balcony.
Could we just yell at them? Like, we've got Secret here who's
Sure,
pretending to be
if
the
you wanna
boss.
yell
You
at
guys
them.
yell at them. You know, hey, come up here. Come up here right now, you know? Hey, Secret, want to do that? Want to yell at them? Come up here and talk to us? Be commanding?
Sure. I
can't as an
yell-
underling. They would not listen to me.
Right. Okay. I yell. Portal Keeper. Where are you? But you know, more intimidating.
Of course, of course. Can I pretend to look intimidated just standing next to her?
Sure. Okay.
Cool. I'm doing that. Oh god, she's so scary.
After a few seconds, you hear a yell. Yes, Lady Reaper, what do you want?
Okay, this is gonna sound like a dumb question, but I don't know if you specified, since you you kind of created my sister. Did she also have wings?
I don't remember what we said. I think we did. Hold on. I wrote it in your character building. I just don't remember what I wrote now.
Because I probably... Like, I was gonna fly down, but if she doesn't have wings, that would look really weird.
Good call.
You said no when I asked you. I think you said it's not
I
specific.
said no.
Like it's
Okay.
not a family trait. Because tieflings have partners other than different
Right,
bloodlines,
okay,
right?
alright.
So it wasn't specifically a family trait.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, if you want to have wings on your sister, I don't really care that much at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, neither do I.
don't
I
think
think
she did, yeah.
if I remember the context, you were just asking like if
Yeah.
everyone in the family had it. Regardless, okay, I'll just be like, I'll just walk
Okay.
down to him
So you go around and back down.
down the balcony.
Does everyone else want to go with
Yep.
Seeker or
I'd like to follow.
okay? Yeah, the queen followed as well.
Yeah, I'll follow.
You guys can do your own stuff as well, if you want.
No, we're sticking together.
Okay. As you walk down, the gatekeeper starts to walk towards you and is like, "What can I help you with, Lady Reaper?"
The resistance at Stargard was more than I expected. I need fresh bodies.
Again?
Of course, again. What do you expect me to do? I'm assaulting cities.
You have dragons. You should be able to take out that city without much issue. Okay, I will put another company from the next group that comes through towards you, your garrison.
When are
they
they
should
coming?
be here tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Okay.
So you should be getting about another 100 men. Will that be enough?
That's probably more than enough. We didn't lose that many. You could give me
Okay.
less.
I'll give you a couple squads then. Anything else I can help you with? And he sort of like motions to one of his aides to like write down the orders.
Well, actually, I've been wondering. I haven't really been informed much about the inner workings of the portal.
What do you mean? What sort of inner workings are you wanting to know?
Well, I can feel the magic coming from it, and I can tell clearly that it's leads to the past. But I was just wondering how. I'm quite interested. As you know, people like I gather magical secrets.
Can I have you roll a deception check for me?
Please be good.
Okay.
That one.
You should know most of what happened. You were here when we opened it. Do you not remember the ritual?
Of course I don't. That's why I'm asking you again. I am a busy person. I don't, have scribes walking around to note down everything I need like you do. Well, I do, but they're not here right now, and they weren't that night
Well,
either.
why don't you pull out your seal and I'll show you what we did again.
Do you not have yours with
No.
you?
I do not have a seal. Only
I
you
left
can.
mine in camp.
You left it? I'm gonna have to go get the speaker then.
Yes.
And you see him start to walk off.
The speaker. It's just in my room. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal.
You left a seal in your room. I cannot believe this. And it starts again. Like, he had turned around to speak to you, and then he starts walking off towards the stairs.
I'm gonna jump in, and I'm actually gonna use suggestion, and I'm just going to try to calm him down and basically like, you know what? It wasn't right to do, but she's Lady Reaper. Can you really be mad at her for leaving a seal once?
Okay.
Hey,
What's the save on that?
it is a 13 wisdom.
It does not succeed. And he continues to walk off. Yeah, it
The
failed.
suggestion. Okay, alright. I'm gonna call out, wait. And like,
He's like halfway
does he
up
turn
the
around?
stairs and he stops and looks at you. What?
Okay, I come closer and I'm like, I clearly made a mistake, but you do know how useful it can be to have someone high up that owes you a favor, don't you?
We here to serve Susanna. Why would I need anyone else?
And I am... I serve Susanna to the best of my ability.
Roll a persuasion.
It... What a terrible time to get a nat. 11.
It doesn't. Sorry. He turns around and continue to walk up. Right then, Queen Lexa walks up and says, "Wait!" And you see the spark come out of her hand, and her hand slips off, and it does nothing. And he continues to walk up.
What?
Her hand
Her
sparked.
hand-
Her hands
her
like
hand
sparked,
slips?
and as she like went to hold him, it just like he kept moving, and she didn't get a hold of him. Yeah.
Oh, I thought like her hand like...
No, not
fell
off.
like,
No,
slipped
no.
off. I was
Sorry,
like,
I did
what?
not explain that properly. And he continues to walk up the stairs. He starts to make a right.
Are there a lot of people around?
There's you see about 4 sort of priests in the room. That's all you see right now. They're all sort of like sitting at the pews, just sort of praying.
Shit. I'm still walking after him. I want to be like, look, come with me to the chapel. I can prove myself to you. You do know that Cizena is my patron, yes? I'm literally the embodiment of her power. I really hope that's true.
Roll a Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you roll intimidation and persuasion at the same time for that one.
At the same time? Oh, okay. Okay, one's a natural 20, the other one is a 25.
Which one is the natural 20?
Whoa.
Let's have the persuasion be the natural 20 and the intimidation be the 25, because I feel like this guy's
Okay.
better off having him make.
So he stops for a second. He's like, "Okay, fine. Lead me there. Look, I don't want to make a big issue out of it, but you know that the seal, we're almost there. We've almost completed it with the seals.
But who would take it? Is there a reason
The
we
gods
should be
would take
worried?
it. They're the ones that sealed her behind the seals.
Why would the gods take it?
The high gods.
Oh, sorry, it's my accent. I thought you said gods. That is my
The
mistake.
high gods sealed Susanna behind the seals. We're trying to break them. If you lose that, we won't be able to free her.
It is not lost unless someone in this camp is a traitor. Would you have any reason to believe
You
that?
never know with the gods. He is walking with you now, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Alright. I didn't really have a plan for what I would do at the temple. I was kind of going to put him in the bag of holding and let him suffocate to death. But
Are you
I
able to
feel
open
like-
the bag of holding that much?
I believe it can open just wide enough for a person. If I remember, we looked at it. Not big enough for an ox, but big enough to like fit a person.
I don't actually remember. I thought it was...
Hold on.
the mouth is 2 feet in diameter and 4 feet deep, but it like is bigger than that.
Yeah, 2 feet diameter.
Yeah, that should be enough. You could like push someone in there, I guess. Yeah, he is humanoid, so I guess you could probably fit him in if you
But
want
then-
to do that.
But he believes me now. I was hoping he wouldn't believe me, and then I would be able to just take him out. Is everyone with me?
I am
Are we
happy
alone
everyone's
with him?
you.
Yeah, I've been following.
You said you were going towards the chapel, so you had to like you walked back through the main sort of room, and you walked
Yeah.
to the right
Okay.
or the east side, and now you're just in like this like a bunch of little alcoves, that have like a couple little statues of a dragon with one eye, and there's no one in there right now.
How far are we away from the guy? Like,
Look.
You guys are right beside him. You're all with him in this little room. It's like a bunch of little. You got a bunch of little like mats on the ground. Looks like a place for people to like just sit and pray,
okay.
or like contemplate or meditate area.
Are there a,
There's
are there
no
a
one
lot
in
of
this
people
room right
around,
now.
or is it pretty empty? Okay, all right.
Except for you guys. There's
Look,
like 5 of you, and then this one guy, the gatekeeper.
The gatekeeper.
I'm trying to work in a good Ghostbusters joke about a gatekeeper here, and I can't seem to get it in. So
I wish we had a way of like talking to each other telekinetically with no one hearing. If I'm being honest with you, I'm quite stressed right now. I don't know if you saw the High Lord, but things did not go exactly to plan. I may or may not have taken a nasty head injury.
Roll a deception check.
God damn it. Why does no one ever believe people at face value? That's a natural 1, by the way.
Oh my god.
All you
Use the
needed
dice
was to
roll.
beat a 4.
Isn't that too?
It's too bad. Because you have like what, +7 on deception too?
Yeah, I do. I have
Um,
+7, yeah.
I saw you talking to the High Lord, but I don't remember you getting a head injury. Where is this injury? I don't even see it. Look, I'm still getting a little bit suspicious of what's
I
going on
have
here.
healers.
First, you don't have the seal. Now you're forgetting information.
I'll snap at Lincoln. I'm not gonna say his name, and I just say, "Touch me and heal me." Just burn like, give me like 1 point from your ASMR pool.
I don't know what that means.
You have like your racial feature that like gives you healing per like 5 hit points that you can heal. Or something.
I don't think I have a pool. I've never heard of that before. I
Are
have
you
heals, but I don't
sure?
have like a pool.
I thought you did. Yeah, healing hands. Once per long rest, you can touch a creature and restore 4 hit points.
Okay, I didn't realize that was my pool.
Sorry.
Sure. Okay, so I reach over and I touch Seeker on the arm with my hand, and it glows and heals her. for 4
This
hit
is
points.
why I have no visible wound. But, as anyone who has a rudimentary knowledge of the body knows, head wounds, head injuries, are not always just, on the surface.
I'm sorry, Lady Reaper. I apologize for questioning you. It's just very stressful dealing with coordinating all these people coming through. I apologize.
Trust me, I understand completely. Like, I know I have dragons, but sometimes, you'd be surprised how hard people fight when you bring, like, 5 dragons there. You think they'd be sad, but no, it's like, they fight harder for some reason. It's like they don't want to.
You're right. And he laughs at that too. He's like, you're right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just, I'm on edge at the moment. I apologize. Can I give you a hand with anything?
No, it'll be okay. I think I'll just go get my seal, and I'll keep it on me this time. Don't worry. I have learned from this. Do you remember by any chance how many people we are getting tomorrow?
It should be
total?
about 1,000.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Well, we've almost brought everyone back, so there won't be too many more reinforcements after a week or two.
Ah, that's right. Well, I suppose if I need anything else from you, I will just come back here. Will you be in the porter room?
I should be, yeah.
The whole time? Okay, well, if you need anything, you can send a
All right.
page.
Thank you, Lady Reaper. And he turns around and starts to walk away.
Okay. When I think he's like reasonably out of earshot, I just want to whisper like, "What do we do?"
Okay. So once he's out of earshot, go ahead, Lincoln. What did you say?
I whisper back, I think we need to find a way to destroy the portal, or at least know turn it off.
But it sounds like we need a seal. And my sister has the seal.
But she's not in the base, is she?
No. She's currently
Oh.
destroying stuff.
So
I want to chime in and just.
Can we just destroy?
I want to chime in and whisper. Well, we know he has knowledge of this thing. Lady Reaper's supposed to be really good at torturing people. Should we grab him and try to make a way?
Right.
You probably have something in your arsenal.
But I am not Lady Reaper.
It's true.
Yeah, but they think you are. A little bit of bluffing, a little bit of.
So you'll deceive him into intimidating him?
Shit.
Well, do we have anything we could use to get him out of here? Like, so we can get him to a more secluded place?
Well, I don't know how hardy that man is, but he could survive for minimum 10 minutes inside of the bag of holding.
Well, we could use that, get him out of here, then you might not be Lady Reaper, but you could probably still do a little bit to, get information. Maybe we can find out more about the portal, if we can destroy it or not.
The High Lord might have a seal. He said there was a ritual. I really don't know.
I think the High Lord would be stronger and harder to get information out of him.
Does the portal master have anything on him that controls the portal? Why is it the portal master? Does he have an object or a key or something?
It didn't seem like
He must have some way of controlling the portal. He wouldn't have been named Portal Master for no reason.
I just really didn't want to ask. He did not believe a word I was saying, so I didn't want to
Yeah,
keep
I
pushing.
think we're gonna take this to the next level. I mean, 1,000 more troops are coming in tomorrow morning. If we don't do anything, that sucks. So we should just. He's not gonna tell us freely. We should go intimidate him, and.
How
try to
many
deal with
times?
this.
What time of day is it?
By now, you guys walked in the morning. A couple hours. I'd say you're probably like 1 or 2 p.m.
Okay.
How many times can you cast that binding spell?
Well, worst comes to worst.
Okay.
Oh, once more.
Does anyone here have something that can bind? A spell or anything?
I think Nessie might still have her rope.
Well, I'm thinking more something magic to just
If
hold him in
we-
place while we shove him into the bag of holding.
If we take a rest, I will regain my magical
How long of a
energies.
rest do you need?
Oh, short rest.
Well, you are in a room of meditation.
Yeah. We could rest for a little bit, go say hello to him. Meditate, no?
I mean, I'm not saying we necessarily have to do this now, because if we have until tomorrow morning, we can light the flare at any point today. We already have the queen, as long as she can, as long as she has enough energy to keep casting Disguise Self, or if we get a uniform before then we'll be fine.
The queen speaks up and she's like, I can only hold Disguise Self for about another 2 hours or so.
Did you two end up finding any more uniforms? Lincoln and Nessie?
Well, we found the infirmary, but I didn't see any.
You
spare
did
uniforms.
get uniforms, but you grabbed just as many as you needed for the guards that you had, the soldiers with you. You never actually grabbed extras.
Are there any robes maybe around this area? A robe would be good to hide under.
If you want to do a perception check.
11.
You don't see any robes in this room. You could explore around the area if you wanted.
What do you guys think? Should we maybe look around for a robe or something? That way we can save magic.
I mean, if we have 2 hours, if you guys remember where you found the uniforms, we can go presumably back there within 2 hours if we need to. Let's just check the other passageways first.
Okay, so I guess we'll come back later tonight then.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the keeper said he'd be here, and that we could call for him or vice versa if something was required. So I think we should call for him later. Then once he comes to us, we can interrogate him.
That could be good.
Just wondering why we don't interrogate him now.
Well, he's left now, but
Because
Well, no, we can go get him right now. Just why are we waiting?
well, this is a public room, so people may come in during. We don't really have a good way of making him come with us, and we don't know how much recon the other groups have done.
Okay.
So this could give away our position before we are ready to do anything.
A thought that I have is when the actual battle starts, we could arrange to be down here or coming down here right at the beginning to catch them in the chaos if they're down here. It would help get people out
yes,
of here
that is a-
potentially.
I will remind Lincoln and Nessie that Sergeant Axan said in about 2 hours, that was about an hour and a half ago now, that he was going to set off the flare and get the prisoners out.
Oh, we didn't even check the
Seeker
prison.
and Tally wouldn't know that.
Oh, you know what? That reminds us. In about half an hour, they're setting off a flare out there, and we're supposed to help them release the prisoners. Can we just go up to the portal and just start smashing it in this last half hour, and then just get out of here? How about we just smash the portal? I don't know why we haven't tried that yet. Just take our heavy objects and just break it.
Was the portal like made out of matter?
There was 2 rods that seemed to like sort of focus the energy for the portal, but it was filled with runes around, like blue runes around these poles.
Yeah, so let's
We
just
don't
go
know what kind of
smash the
effect that
poles.
could have though if those are focusing the magic.
Sure, but we're kind of running out of time. I'm okay with sacrificing my health to figure it out. I'm gonna go up there and break it, and if I get
How
injured,
about we
I'm
wait
okay with
for the
So in half an hour, the army is attacking, for sure.
that. Yeah, for sure. They're setting off a flare. They're signaling for everyone else to get the prisoners free.
So why don't we do it in the chaos of that?
In half
That
an
way
hour.
we don't have a bunch of people coming after us.
Well, I don't know how long this will take to smash this thing.
Yeah, but
Okay, sure.
I'm
Let's
just
wait around for
thinking
half
we
an
could
hour.
take a short rest,
and then do
recover a little bit, and then in that half hour when the chaos is going, we can just go ham on the portal, see if we can break it.
I mean, I don't have offensive spells like you guys.
Well, your Eldritch
so,
Blast would do something that's force based.
What's
Ah.
not a spell? It's cantrip. I don't need to rest for that,
Okay.
and I don't think you guys benefit from short rests. We could explore
Yeah,
for
we
I
can
half
also
an
do
hour.
that. Find out more information, maybe.
Did you guys find the dragons?
Yep, we found dragons.
What happened with them?
There was an incident.
They tried to kill us.
What?
What happened?
It's okay, we handled it, but
Did you get an egg?
didn't end well. No,
What?
I said no.
No, I heard you.
Oh, I just confused because you asked what I said. So
Yeah, it was more of an exclamation of surprise rather than you know.
We tried, but then Nessie kind of pissed one of the dragons off, and he was gonna fight us, and I had to kind of step in and stop that.
Oh,
and we
well,
just
you
had
know,
to get out of there really
this
fast.
is perfect because now once the fighting starts, we can.
How
steal
far
them.
away are the dragons from here?
Oh, you know, just in the dragon
How
pits.
far away from here would you say that is?
Oh, you know, you just walk outside of
Approximately,
where
like,
we
10
are.
to 15
and you just like
minutes.
walk
10 to
like
15
a little
minutes?
bit.
Because you'd have to walk up the 100 feet or whatever, through the temple, and outside and down. Yeah, about 10 to 15.
Well, I mean, we could jog. Then it'll take
Would
like
Lady
8 minutes.
Reaper like to go say hello to the dragons? Do you think they'd be able to sense anything wrong?
They might. Do I know if dragons have like magic sensing abilities or true sight or something? I don't know if does true sight work on makeup.
Well, technically, with the kit, they can still see through you, right? Like even a disguise kit's not perfect. But you had a really, I think, did you have a natural 20? If I remember, you had like a natural 20 roll. Yeah.
You rolled a nat 20 on.
So it's a really good disguise
yeah.
kit. That's why I've just been letting it go.
Okay.
As far as dragons go, let's see. Do they have true sight?
Well, I mean, don't don't tell me if they do or not because I don't know if Seek
I
would
don't know
know.
if I would know. I will say that you have, if you do a nature check, you'll be able to tell. But even with your passive nature check, you'd be what's your nature? +2. Yeah. You would know that
+2.
dragons are very perceptive creatures.
Okay.
Especially adult dragons.
So yeah, it's probably
Adult dragons.
especially the what?
So they'd
Right.
probably.
Okay. So maybe not a good idea to pretend I'm Lady Reaper in front of it, but I'm willing to try.
What do you think the chances are of all the dragons going to attack the invading army?
Pretty low because that's what Axe Hand said. We
Accent
spoke
said
with
it
him
was
about it
what?
outside. He said not to worry about it.
Well, I'm just thinking if they fly off to
Oh, okay.
go after the invading army that's coming in, our army, we might be able to slip in there.
Yeah, we should probably go past it anyway, and then last thing, we should go to the
Yeah.
jail and free people.
Okay, so you guys are gonna search the rest of
So-
the rooms, or do you want to wait, or
I think we should search.
Search the
Okay.
rest of the rooms. Attack the pillars when we hear stuff happening, and then dragons themselves.
so if you head back into sort of the main chamber, where the 4 corridors are, you haven't gone north and you haven't gone west. North has some guards, and west has you just saw previously you'd seen some like priests walk in there, but you don't see anyone there right now.
So with no people, maybe west.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys head west, and you come to it's a long corridor, and all you see after about 10-15 feet after you walk into this area, it's just a bunch of you see a bunch of rooms with doors. Most of them are closed. As you walk down the hall, you do see that like, one of them's open, and it's got a little candle in it, and there's some books sitting there. You see a nice bed and a little table. Do you want to go in that room, or do you want to check some of the closed rooms? What would you like to do?
Is there anything
We should get.
Like on the table at all?
Pardon?
Is there anything on the table at all?
What's your passive perception? Or are you actively looking?
Kind of actively looking, but
Then-
passive is 11.
Yeah, roll your perception
11.
then. You do see some books on the table. You don't see anything else in particular, just like a little candle with some books just sitting there. One of them's open, but the rest are just sort of sitting there.
So we do have the books in this room. Do we just want to see anything, like if there's anything useful about them? Like, can we find out anything about Susanna or what their plans are with them? Like, a look at the title might tell us that. Looks like they're frozen.
Do you want to walk in the room and grab one of the books?
Yeah, I just want to like take a quick look at the books, see if there's anything about them that might
Okay.
be important.
All right. Do investigation for me.
16.
16. Okay. When you're looking at the books, the first one looks like a journal. The one that's open is just like a journal, and you can see some writing in it. On the spine of one of the other ones, you see it says "History of the Gods," and then one of them it doesn't have any writing on it, but you just see, like you see faintly, you can see the word Susanna on it. You don't see anyone as well in the room when you walk in just to like grab the book.
So I want to grab the journal and the one that says Susanna on it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw them to Acting Lady Reaper to put in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay. So we have the books.
One is a journal.
The
and
Book of the Gods.
One. Oh. What just happened? You dropped off. That's okay.
Lost.
So you've got one book that says Susanna on it. You've got one book that's a journal, and then you have one book that is one book that said History of the Gods. Did you take off?
Did you take all three? No, you just took the journal.
Yeah, he only
the
took
journal
two,
and
yeah.
Susanna.
Yeah, it was the journal and the one that's labeled Susanna.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We should get a robe for Lady
Do
Queen.
you want to do an investigation check?
Sure.
Do you all want to check for stuff? Or
Sure.
yeah.
Investigation.
11. My passive is higher.
21.
Okay.
That's why I got cut off from my data.
Sorry, 1 second here. Someone lost my Wi-Fi.
Someone lost your Wi-Fi.
I thought you were already on it.
Maybe when you did the adjustments to it.
Same password, no change. Okay, so when you're looking around, you do see that there is a couple like drawers, like a little dresser there. You do see some robes. As you're looking around as well, you did see you saw a potion of there's a couple of potions there. They have written on them intelligence, so you can imagine that they're potions of intelligence. That would be Lincoln that found those. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna grab them off the shelf or
Okay.
whatever and put them in my inventory.
And when the robe was found, you see the queen sort of walk up and grab one and throw it quickly over her. Yep,
And that's all?
that's all you see in that room.
Okay. There's no such thing as a...
Yeah, there is. I made it. I just don't know if you can see it yet. Hold on. Basically, it sets your intelligence to 19.
It's very useful.
For an hour. Not permanently.
For an hour. Okay.
Yeah, it's still quite useful.
I'll fix it for you after this. I forgot to make it public. My bad.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys are searching that room. It took you probably about 15 minutes or so you guys still have another 15 if you guys want to keep searching more rooms, or do you want to head back?
North? Maybe?
Okay.
How
I
do
think
people feel
maybe
about that?
searching a little bit more, like, then, because we only have about 15 minutes till we have to start working on our destructive sense.
Yes.
I mean, listen. If we start now, who's to say people will even notice, right? We want to try to get out of here in the chaos. We don't know how long that'll be. I think we should just start attacking it now. No one's going to notice. It'll be fine. In 15 minutes, our people are going to attack. Then we'll be well on our way to destroying the portal, and we can get out of here. Like, 15 minutes is not very
It's
long.
long when it comes to a
happen?
fight.
Let's just kill the portal. Nah, it's fine. I think we should go up there and just fuck up the portal right now.
I personally don't think it's a good idea to do it without a bit of protection. What do you guys think?
What do you mean by protection?
A
It's
distraction.
not a good idea to do it without protection.
Maybe you guys can cause a distraction early on, and I'll just go destroy the portal. I really want to destroy this portal. I really think it needs to be destroyed right now.
But we can tell.
Can you?
Patience, young Padawan.
What?
Look, it'll take us like
Banner of
another,
patience
what,
years
15...
ago.
We could find something useful. Especially when you
I
drink.
thought we were just gonna build a new portal.
Yes. And
But,
speaking of which, does anyone have any alcohol with them? I could use some.
I
right
can
now.
make some water taste like alcohol.
I don't know if I have any water. Is there someone? Did we discover any water lying around?
I was waiting for that. You can have lots of water. All it takes is a little bit of work from Seeker.
He's gotta rub something, doesn't he?
He just has to rub the.
Oh, you know what? I have
Yeah,
a
he's
I
gotta
have a
rub
water
something.
skin. I'm gonna hold on my water skin and be like, hey, can you turn this into alcohol?
No, I can just make it taste like alcohol.
Yeah, you don't get the effects.
That's not the same.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And no one wants alcohol for the taste.
Anyway, you know, like
No.
another 15 minutes, we can go north. Maybe we'll find something useful, maybe not, and then you can break it. Like maybe we'll find something that will help you break it. Who knows what's north? There are guards there. It might be important.
Sorry, gods or guards?
Guards.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go north. Let's go to the guards.
Okay, so you guys head back out and you head towards the,
Okay,
the
let's
north walkway. After about a 15-foot little tunnel there, like hallway, you come up to this. You see two guards sort of standing at the entrance of this area, and you see a heavy metal door in this room. It sort of opens up in the room, and then you see a metal door there and a bunch of metal bars. And behind it is you just see you see some gold. There's a couple gold bars there stacked. You see like a sword over there, You see a bunch of other sort of like cabinets as well that you can't see anything in, but there might be some stuff there as well.
Looks like a vault, guys. Looks like there's a vault over there. Yeah, lots of gold and treasure.
Oh,
Do
this
you want
is
to break
good.
into it? Or
Yes.
Always.
What? Yes. Okay.
Let's.
Okay.
I'm just going to walk in. I'm not even going to like say anything. I'm just going to walk.
Okay.
And like as
I'll
I
come
get
with you.
closer to the people, I want to just make eye contact with both of them and give them like a nod,
They sort of straighten up
Make them
and
feel
they like straighten up and look like they're a little bit more alert now that you walked in.
Okay, let's. I'll continue to walk.
Okay.
Make my way to the vault.
Okay. You come up to the door. It's locked.
Does it open
Nope.
when I try to open it? Obviously not.
It's locked. Do you guys have the key? We'd like to get into the vault.
No. No. We don't carry the key ourselves.
What? And who has the key?
You'll probably want to look for one of the like maybe the High Lord or maybe some of the heralds. They'll have it.
Where are the heralds usually at this time?
They will be all around, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know where they'll be exactly.
Can any of them? Can
Fair
either of them
enough.
find
Thank
them?
Do you guys happen to know if the portal master has it?
He might. I'm not sure.
Oh, you guys
Nope.
don't even know who
We're
has
just
the
here
key?
to make sure no one breaks through that door.
Breaks through
Yeah,
the door.
we don't want anyone trying to break in.
You mean from the
How would
Oh,
one do
from
this
that
side.
thing? How would
For-
someone break through the door?
I don't know.
Oh,
We're making sure
So what
that
are
no
you
one
really
does
doing
anything weird trying to get into the vault.
Can I just
What do you mean
say
by weird?
something, right?
Maybe lockpicks or
You guys are in a enclosed camp with guards at all the entrances to the camp, patrolling around the camp, patrolling the temple, outside of the temple. Like outside of the stairwell to come down here, so inside the temple, and then there are guards inside the inside of the temple, underground.
You must be
Why are
really
you
bad
necessarily
guards
here?
if they put you on a pointless job.
I don't know the reasons. I am just told to stand here until my replacement comes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Are you
On that
related?
note, how long until the end of your shift? Soldier?
Probably another 4 hours.
That's
Alright,
a long
let's
shift.
page the key master, the portal master, and get him over here.
You can go do that, sure. I can't leave my post.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to boss here. Down, guard. You got this.
They're still just sort of standing alert.
Okay, let's go.
This
I
is
walk away.
Okay,
Is
let's
there?
do
Is
it
that
again.
all that's
Yep,
in here? Just
that's
the
all
vault?
that you see there.
such insubordination.
We should get in there.
How long till the attack?
Well,
Put 10
we
minutes.
could go get the key off the portal master.
Yeah, I guess let's go back to the portal master because I feel like the attack's gonna happen soon.
Okay. So you guys head back towards the portal master, and you guys are gonna reach there before. Technically, you'll reach there just before the attack would happen. But as you're sort of standing over the balcony waiting, I would assume. All of a sudden, you hear
Sure.
you start to hear some clanging like a bell, sort of echoing through the hallways from up above. And with that, we'll stop here for the day.
Wah,
Okay.
wah, wah.
Good show, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep. So thanks for watching, everyone. It's been fun, and thanks guys for showing up today.
It's been an interesting one.
Yeah. Sorry for the
Alrighty.
technical issues
See
we've
you
had.
next time.
I'm not sorry, the quality is getting better. I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
It is better, yeah.
It doesn't flicker like it was before.
Yeah.
Although, Pool keeps disappearing, but that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, I don't. Let's just blame Australia
Sure.
for that one.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, guys. Thanks. We'll see you next time.
Bye.